So today we're gonna make 2 burgers, and we're gonna compare 2 different buns. So this is standard bun for burgers, and this is a bun for, well, also for sandwiches, burgers, but it's more like cottage bread. With seeds, and rye, make with rye flour, and a little bit of potato, maybe Idaho, or as we call it, also just cottage style, right? So we have, oh, and we have bun, we have tomato, and we're gonna use pickles. And this is for me. And for the main part of the burger, I'm gonna use cutlets. These are not exactly burgers. These are cutlets. The difference is it's not only meat, there are some bread and stuff. So I don't know how do it. I I like to actually put my tomato first, because I know that for some people it ruins the integrity of the bread. But yes, and that's a legitimate concern. But I prefer to kind of distribute stuff that not very doesn't hold up pretty good. So like tomato, something. Oh, let's put this one here and this one here. Okay, now we can put this one on top of it. And actually I don't know what to do with. And it's funny, it's not like I never ate burgers, right? But I always forget the right way to do a burger. So let's call it not a burger, so we don't offend people. Let's call it a sandwich with a cutlet. But that should do it, I guess. And also, sometimes I like to use a cottage cheese you know, the smoky one, to put under the top side of the bun. This one is pink because it's with some flavor, maybe like seafood flavor, maybe. Yep. Okay, and now we're gonna compare. I know that this bun will lose in terms of structural integrity. And also I will consume it with this ginger ale. Never tried it before. I mean, never tried this one. Oh, this one is not screw lid. So this made by our St. Petersburg firm Medovaros, which means honey maker or honey brewer. They become popular thanks to their honey ale. Very good. And this one is actually alcohol. I think. Actually, I thought it's gonna be very sweet, but it's like a tonic, but almost not sweet at all. Right. So we repositioned. Let's try the white bun. Yes, it's very. It's even hard to keep in one. Very soft, very soft. So this is cutlets. Didn't even cooked well. Well, because the bun is soft, it's easier to make any form you like and squish it and squeeze it in your mouth. Nice. So now we're gonna try this one. Well, it's not like it's a cracker. You still can, squish it. And because this one is a cutlet, it's also very squishy. I don't know. I like it more. I always liked this one. You're feeling like you're eating something with this kind of bun. Yes. What's interesting is that the balance between the soft part and the crust is the contrast, not the balance. The contrast is higher. What that means is that you can still squish it, but the crust serves as a bowl, right? So you can put any types of ingredients like tomato that are soft and watery,
and the bun is gonna absorb and create sort of like a bowl. So, but the contrast in this bun between the crust and the soft is almost absent. It's the same, and so it doesn't hold with, all the soft ingredients within.
What's interesting is that this bun is a lot smaller. You might have noticed, right? But it holds the cutlet better than this one. But this bun was bigger, wider, should I say. Interesting. Well, I'm a bad judge when it comes to integrity, because
even a well-cooked burger, I can't eat it like a normal human being. It's always all over the place. Well, I ate the whole thing, of course, because still it's small. So I guess that's the only downside of this one, because it's small. But great for a sandwich. Great size for a sandwich. Yeah. Oh, and the seeds, the sunflower seeds. Of course, on this classic bun, we have the, what do you call them? Sesame seeds. Let's just say honestly, they are just for aesthetics, right? But here we have all kinds of seeds, including sunflower seeds, and this linen. The black ones actually it's linen seeds. So it adds to the the chewing part. So it's fun to eat it. Nice. And actually these buns always come pre-cut, but not fully. I don't know why. Maybe in order to preserve, maybe to not let humidity inside. Oh, actually, I was thinking this whole time that this is an alcoholic, but it's not alcoholic, so that's good. Because I need to go to a lesson in 10 minutes. this bun is so much fun. It's fun to eat it. Well, let's finish this sucker. Yeah. So maybe it will be a special edition in my series of sandwiches, coffees, and rants. Nice. Of course, it would be better if it wasn't a tough food. The next time I'm gonna try with a real burger. We have sunny day, clear sky, for the first time in a month, I think. And that means that it's cold. I don't know if it's everywhere, like this in all the regions. When the sun comes up, it's cold. Well, in winter, it's always like this. Finally, because we still have the green grass sticking out of the snow. That's crazy. That's in the middle of December, and yesterday there was no snow. There was rain pouring down, and right now there's something like snow, but maybe it's just frozen air. Maybe. That's a good breakfast. I'm not kidding. That was my breakfast.